Yes, I went to the UK.
Uck.
Yep, I went to the UC.
Did you step in time?
I did not step in time.
Oh, did you have tea at lunch, did you?
We actually didn't have an afternoon tea, no, and we wanted to. I don't much do the birthday thing. I kind of wanted to have like an epic birthday, and my girl was like,
Can I give
well,
you my take on tea?
Can I just finish this real quick?
Well, I feel like it'll be irrelevant when I get around
Go for
to
it.
it. To me, it was a game of how many dishes can we get dirty with the least amount of food.
Is that the game?
Yeah.
I'm going to get back on topic.
Okay.
I mean, that was topic.
Yeah.
My girl said, so is there any bands you want to see? And I was like, well, I would love to see Muse. She was like,
Rubber.
Oh. Jokes.
You should like that one. That's your kind of thing.
Yeah, but I don't like that one, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not today.
So I said, I'd like to see Muse. She's like, well, they're playing in London on your birthday. I was like, okay, so we're going to London. But at the same time, I was like, I know we have a good chunk of our community in the UK.
This is like a family family slideshow.
Yeah, it's a family slideshow.
Wow.
I can't wait to be
But I
bored.
tell you what, there's a lot that involves gaming coming up on day one, which was the night flight.
Did you play the bubble game?
No bubble game
No
at all.
bubble game?
No.
What's
it
wrong
was
with
a
you?
It was a 3-movie flight. First one was the Peanuts movie, which I did not watch.
The Peanuts?
The Peanuts.
Yeah, the penis movie.
The Penis movie.
You watched that movie?
I did not.
Okay. As a kid, I looked at the Peanuts and I said, can we get somebody that knows how to make a real cartoon? This
Right.
is awful.
Like
Yeah.
It was boring.
Saturday morning Tom and Jerry
Yeah.
was like 10 times better
How
than
does Peanuts
any...
exist
Oh,
when you
exactly.
have
Nothing
Roadrunner?
beat Looney.
Yeah.
Nothing beat Looney
Looney
Tunes.
Tunes.
Yeah,
No,
Looney
nothing
Tunes
right?
are the fucking best.
This was like a 3D animation.
They
Yeah.
felt the need
Version.
to make a new Peanuts.
No, yeah.
This is the new Peanuts
I
movie.
didn't even know about
That's
that.
what we're talking about.
Yeah.
This
The new
wasn't an
Peanuts.
old one.
No, no,
this
the
is
old
a
this
new
is
one.
new.
Yeah.
They brought it back.
Yeah, here's the best part. Guess what the second feature film was?
Garfield.
Peanuts 2.
No, the Peanuts movie again.
Oh, God. What?
It
Are you
played
fucking
twice in a
kidding
row.
me?
No.
Oh, I would have
would've
asked
been
for my money
complaining.
back.
I don't know
Yeah.
why nobody
Oh.
did, but most people were sleeping. I didn't even get to the UK yet. This is great.
Yeah, I know.
No, but what I was doing while the Peanuts movie was on was playing my new 3DS game, which I heard had good reviews, which was Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate.
How was that?
I enjoyed it. But then the third feature, Invictus, anyone? Anyone?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
Matt Damon, Morgan Freeman
Rugby.
playing
I see rugby
Nelson
there.
Mandela. And a
Oh.
lot of rugby involved based on a true story.
It's about Nelson Mandela.
Yes.
Okay.
He, this is, we're a gaming channel.
Rugby's a game?
Oh, Clint Eastwood directed it.
He did direct
He's
it.
a good damn director, man.
Yeah, by the end of the movie, after all the rugby you see, you still don't have a fucking clue how rugby works.
Oh, yeah.
Not a
Why
clue.
would you
No,
want to
no,
learn
it's
that
weird.
sport?
Not a clue. That was the flight. That was a good day one. Landed early, 7 a.m. in London.
Did
and
you
I
sleep
hadn't
on the
slept.
plane?
Not at all. I had
Not at
not
all?
slept.
Okay.
So took the underground. Their public transportation is kind of great. The tube, yeah, it goes everywhere, and for just swipe your card and all that shit. And
Yeah.
the state sucks with public transportation.
We don't have good public
It's
transportation.
not good.
No.
There's a couple exceptions, but for the most part, shit.
Yep.
Once you get it down, which I got down by the day I left, then you were fine because there's all these options.
That's pretty thorough. There's
Yeah.
a lot of routes there.
There's a lot of shit going on.
Sure.
So,
Overload.
Yeah. Anyway, I always heard that our accent, American accents, are kind of, I don't know, sound kind of like shitty
Yeah.
because it's just a lot of R's and
There's
just
a lot of R's. That's what
Yeah.
people describe Americans as R.
yeah. They enjoy Boston, New York accents and equally hate them as well. A certain amount of people.
Oh, really?
But what they love more than anything, as far as I could tell, we're Southern.
Yeah, because
American
we sound
accents.
amazing.
Well, they think it's like beautiful.
It is.
Really? I
so
did
that
not
might
know that.
explain something.
I mean, there's a lot of
Yeah.
there's two different variations of Southern. There's like the proper Southern.
Yeah.
It's like,
That's
how
like
are
slave
you
owner
today?
Southern.
Yes. And then there's like the Neebs Southern. Like, hey, the fuck y'all doing today? Diddle diddle diddle.
Yeah.
No, I'm
that.
proper Southern too.
Yeah, your voice is like a symphony to them.
We were a block away from the Tower of London, which is right downtown London. There's the London Bridge.
and there's your
there.
lady.
That's my lady right there.
Hey, did you see Big Ben?
London, yeah, we did. London's great for the fucking fact that you've got like castle-like shit right next to modern shit. That looks
That's
like
cool.
a Fabergé egg.
Yeah, it looks like a huge
Yeah.
Fabergé egg.
But it's just that blend. Like, look at this fucking building. How cool is that?
Oh,
That's
that is
cool.
awesome.
See,
It looks
you're
like
not-
something you would build in
See?
scrap mechanics.
Yeah, right?
You're not seeing this shit in fucking Manhattan.
You're not really. Really got to
Chicago has some nice
like this
buildings.
drink. This is my new favorite
Cucumber
drink.
seltzer.
Yeah, it was really, really good.
Oh,
Had
yeah.
a Pret a Manger. It's like their Starbucks equivalent.
Now, can you get that here?
No. Look at this Ben and Jerry's truck and their twist. Fancy an ice cream.
Fancy an ice cream.
Hey.
I do fancy an ice cream.
dude.
That thing would get shot up here.
We get to the hotel and we're tired as shit. And we can't check in till like noon or 1.
Yeah.
And we get there at like 9. Turns out my girl accidentally booked that night prior. They're like, oh, so you're a bit late, huh? And we're like, oh, so we have a room? So we just went straight to the room. It was like the best news ever. So the 1st of April, we jump on the train and go to Bath. UK. You ever heard of Bath?
I
Yeah.
have.
Built by the Romans, one of the most beautiful cities in all of the UK.
That's Bath?
That's in Bath. But look at this fucking place. Bath
Wow.
was.
That's a great picture.
That wasn't your picture,
That
was
was
it?
not my picture.
I was going to say, you're not
Yeah,
talented.
I stole that one. No, I know.
Yeah,
yeah.
This store was in
Be
Bath.
employed.
Fat face.
Washed in happiness.
Nice.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. That night, 4 miles out of town, went to a little bed and breakfast, which was this was fun. Like now seeing the real locals out in this tiny place called the Rose and Crown. That was our little bed and breakfast place. There was only one other business that you could tell in town, was this pub across the street, which apparently was pretty popular. Good
called
food
Fat
and stuff
Ass.
like that. Yeah, Fat Ass. Fat Ass pub. We sat next to this couple celebrating their 50th anniversary, whose family was coming in later. So Trump comes up a lot with people.
They're a big
Curious
fan of
about
Trump over there, aren't
They just like fascinated.
It's crazy
by the
how
whole
they
fucking-
ask
they
you
know
about
our
it.
politics better
Right.
than we know
They
our
wanna know,
politics.
what do you think? Right.
Exactly. In walks this dude named Ben and his friend. He was wearing a fucking American flag bandana and a Guns N' Roses shirt, and he was just tickled that there were a couple Americans in this pub.
Really?
Kissed our faces probably about 50 times a piece.
Wow.
He was like... He was a fucking trip. Like, he'd be annoying if he wasn't funny.
Yeah.
He was like super witty. Loved some Ben and his friend. That night just became one of those, like, it was exactly what I wanted.
Well, good.
I didn't want, you know what I mean? To bring in the old birthday as of midnight that night. When saw Muse that next night. It's going to be hard to beat that show in my life. I showed you some of that footage.
Yeah.
Good God.
Yeah, that's a fantastic band.
The next night was the meet and greet night. It had chipped beef.
At the Ben and Jerry's?
Not at
Chipped
the Ben and
beef.
Jerry's.
Chip beef ice cream?
And the owner's like, are you sure?
Doesn't sound good when you say it.
Well,
what is chipped beef? I don't even know.
It's like this. It's like a processed kind of a.
Yeah.
If you ever had this, it tasted like that to me.
Yeah.
That's not good.
No.
I liked it as a kid, but we had bad food. where I
Tasted
grew
like
up.
devil ham spread.
One thing I was not going to eat was their blood sausage.
Oh,
No,
that's
thank
good
you.
shit,
No.
man. That's
What?
good. That's good.
See, Grandpa
No,
Simon over here,
coagulated
he'll eat
blood.
that.
Yeah, it's blood.
I asked Compute about it, and he was like, he's pretty sure that nobody likes it.
That's bullshit.
And like
I would try it.
The older people just insist on, for tradition's sake, keeping it on the menus and
Oh,
part of the
like one of
English
those?
breakfast.
It's like fruitcake.
I like
Nobody
this.
likes
and I
fruit
know
cake.
people who like this.
I know, but people like keep making it at Christmas and nobody wants it.
I'm going to talk about the people that showed up at the pub just up the street, which was apparently hard to find.
What was the place? What was the name?
It was called the Draft House Seething.
Okay.
And they had Tex-Mex food there, which I did not try, but
I bet it was awful.
I'm sure it
Yeah.
was. They're not really big on spicy stuff.
This is where you were meeting folks from the community.
Yeah, here I met Stan Buckham, and he had his buddy Adam, aka DJ Shorts, was with him.
DJ Shorts.
Siler and his woman there. He's from Romania. She's from Germany. He's a professional magician. And let me
Really?
tell you, he
Oh,
was doing
man.
tricks there, and he's fucking badass.
Man,
That's
I
cool.
wish.
He did this one trick with this card that I wrote my name on, and it came back. You know, like, I can't explain the trick, but let me tell you one trick. It involved numbers, and he was asking like my birth date year and my girl's birth date year. Also my code on my phone. I'm bad with numbers, and I got some confused, and it was off by a couple digits in the end. But then he whispered in my ear, and this kind of creeped me out. He's like, "But your passcode is." I was like, "Motherfucker."
Yeah, he told you what
He
your
told me
fucking
what my
passcode
phone
was.
passcode was without using my phone.
And now you have malware on your phone.
Yeah.
Right.
That
I'm
is
being
so-
charged for something every day. Codex Gamer Wolf, Bonnie, had a friend with her, but she's a furry. She came in with this giant tail that she
Does
made.
she refer to
was
herself
wearing
as a
tail.
furry?
She said she's a furry.
Okay. What's
okay.
a furry? What's,
Well, then
what's that?
people that dress up
definition
as
of
People
furry?
that enjoy
Dress
dressing
up
up
as
like
animals and
animals.
get together, and there's like furry bars, and there's furry conventions and
It's a
hangouts.
subculture.
And it is.
Okay.
We also had James Collins there. Mustafa Hussein was there. Nico Changirl was there.
Oh.
Yep. Jamie Torres and his woman Abby. Delir Habibi was there. And Compute was there.
Compute.
that's
Holy. My girl tried to get the picture because I promised him an awkward hug. The picture's bad, but you get the idea.
You got his leg.
Yep. The old leg hug.
There you go.
That's compute, huh?
Yep, amazing people. Such a pleasure to meet them.
Nice.
Compute brought me a gift for my birthday. A bottle of Oban, the Scotch,
wow.
and this complimentary magazine that came with it.
I want to hang out with that guy.
I have this magazine.
Wisteria.
Yeah.
Alcoholic.
Not like wait.
Alcoholic Digest.
Okay, so that's
The
like an
alcoholic-
alcohol magazine.
Yeah,
that's,
yes.
that's not a whisker
whiskey-
mustache
No,
magazine.
no.
Okay.
The last day made it pretty chill. Like started the day off with breakfast in bed, ended the day off with dinner in bed. But during the day went to Westminster Abbey.
Took a shit at
went
the
to
luge.
Parliament, Piccadilly Circus as well though.
What's in there?
It's so many shops and restaurants and stuff. It was
just a
kind of
giant
crazy.
mall.
We left the next morning. I got pulled aside twice to get searched at the airport. Because the liquids thing, you always think the 3
ounces. I don't know.
3 ounces.
Yeah,
Is it?
3
I don't
little
know.
shampoo bottles
Yeah.
or a whole bottle of Oban.
Yeah. Well, that was in my
Oh, you checked
check-in.
that.
Yeah, but in my backpack, I had 3 little bottles of vodka to make my own little vodka drinks on the plane.
Yeah.
And the lady asked, like, do you have liquids or whatever like that? And I was like, I'm good. They're only 3-ounce ones. Because I didn't separate them, I got searched there. I just bought a book before we got to the gate, and I was the random guy pulled aside for a search.
Yeah.
I just bought this book,
Oh, Narconomics.
How to Run a Drug Cartel.
Oh, God.
Which is the best book to have on you.
Yeah,
for the
as they're
search.
searching you, it's like,
And I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not
interested in running a drug cartel, are you, sir?
Do you fancy some cocaine?
Fancy a sniff?
a snoot. All in all, amazing trip. And again, the fans were wonderful. It was a total pleasure.
So you had a good time.
Yes.